Hello guys. About 6 months ago, we hit 10 million subscribers. And I had been saying if we ever did hit 10 million subscribers, I would show you guys every single one of my guns. And so we did that. I brought every single one of my guns out here. And my plan was to actually walk you through and talk about them and maybe even shoot each one of them. And then I realized that will take forever. And so I was like, you know what, let's just make a video where they're all there. And we ran the camera past all of them. You saw them all. But we didn't actually spend time on them because it would take forever. And then you know what the comments wanted? Every single gun talked about and shot. It's such a boring video. You guys are gonna be pissed and click off this video in 7 minutes. I guarantee it. But here we are. I went ahead and just brought them all back out here because it's really easy to do. And we're gonna shoot them all. And I'll say something about each one. And I'm gonna try to fly through them because this is gonna take forever! I don't know if I've told you guys. It's gonna suck and I'm not excited about this. Oh, it is so much work to move all these guns also. This is every single one of my guns, save a few. A few of my friends have them. Crispy, talking to you. My own brother. I have about probably 5 to 10 guns out. But all the ones that I currently have in my possession are here. Okay, we're gonna just start right here. We have every single gun half loaded right now. So this is the Canik TP9 Elite Subcompact. There it is. That's what you're gonna get. Just lots of that. Super boring. This is the 380 Bodyguard 380. Are you guys having fun? This is an agency Glock, my Gucci Glock. Love it. This is the man. Okay, here's another stipulation here. My brain is going to turn to mush. It already is mush because I've been looking at all these things. I'm going to mess up and say wrong names a few times and just forget things that I should know. This is an ideal conceal, and this gun shoots too. Not comfy to shoot, but kind of a cool gun. This is a gun I actually really like, Mark 23 HK. And turns out there's a safety on it. So quiet. Car. This is the P9. Had this car for a long time. Good little gun. Man, I'm gonna miss guns too. This is a Smith & Wesson 500 Magnum. Went the wrong way there. Shoot, I just realized I'm gonna have to shoot a bunch of 500 Magnums today. Yo, jeez. Yep, hate that gun. Oh, good, another 500 Magnum. This is a Magnum Research gun that we're just going to put right here because something's going on with it. Okay, I got that one. Luger, 9mm. Another Canik TP9 SFX. This is kind of their competition gun. Really like the Caniks. This is a Hudson H9. I guess we could actually hit some targets. This is a Taurus. This is the Judge 410. I can't remember the name of this. Oh, the All-Tour. That's right. It's a little single shot 9mm safety. The weirdest little gun you've ever seen. And ours is, I don't know, this is stupid. This gun is so hard to shoot. Like that. Sketch. Okay, ooh. We got the Volkortzen 22 long rifle. All right. Let's be honest. Are you guys still here? Comment in the comments below if you're still here, because it's gonna be a little bit longer. This is the Colt Python 357. This was made in the 1980s, so it's a pretty old gun. 8-inch barrel, which makes it kind of rare. Woo-hoo! I actually love that gun. Super cool. This is the Thunderstruck 22 long rifle, actually it's 22 Magnum. And I don't know, this gun's kind of a gimmick. It shoots 2 with 1 shot, 1 trigger pull. This is a SIG P365, one of the best guns ever. This is the one that I carry the most. I love this gun. Desert Eagle 1911G, 45 ACP, great 1911. I love it. I'm not even through the first table, I'm tired. Beretta, this is the, shoot, I should know this. M9A3, I think. Is that right? M9A3. Nailed it. I'm going to totally miss a lot of the names here. I actually love Berettas. I think they're really pretty. And when I was watching a bunch of movies, I was into Berettas because back in the 90s, that was the gun that all the movies had. And so this is the new revised one. They tried to win a military contract with it. I think they failed, but we got a great gun out of it. This is a Glock 19 that was customized by DEF CON, and it's a great little Glock 19. 9mm as well. This is a Kel-Tec, chambered in 22, and it's awesome. Oh, these are interesting. So let me see which one I have here. That is the 9mm. These are the FK Burnos. I have two of them. One is chambered in 9mm, one is chambered in 7.5 FK. And so you'll notice one kicks way more. This is a normal kick. Not very much at all, actually, because it's a big, heavy gun. This is the 7.5. Very powerful. They classify this as an offensive pistol. Really powerful around there. We have a SIG P320 in the, shoot, what is this brace called? The Flux brace. That's right. Very cool. Nice little system there. I put a little compensator on the end of that thing. Love this gun. Chiappa Rhino 6-inch in gold. Of course, you know how it is. And that's the wrong place there. That is 2. This one should get the job done here. 357 Magnum. I don't know what you'd actually use that for. It's just a really fun gun. I've got 2 of them actually. Kunin 357 Magnum as well. Super fun gun. I love this thing. This is a Glock 43, but if you notice, it's got a cut here because it's actually been modified to fold, so you can like fit it in very small places. Interesting concept. I don't use it a whole lot, but it is kind of interesting. The Raging Hornet. Everybody loves this gun, especially after we showed it blowing up the cookie dough the other day. Hold up. There we go. All right, you got to rotate to the right place. 22 Hornet, it's a really big round. It is not, it's not what you think of when you think of a 22. And this gun's so big, there's no recoil, but it does a ton of damage. I'm actually worried I'm going to miss guns. I think so far I'm doing okay. Let's keep going. This is the Kimber. That actual name of this, the R7 Mako. That's right. This one they just came out with this year. Nice little pistol. I like it. Little subcompact. This is the F1. You actually just saw this on the 12 Days of Christmas. It is a aluminum framed 9mm. Takes Glock mags. Great little pistol. The Glock 23. So this was actually the first, this is one of my first guns. When I graduated college, my dad called me. He said, I'm going to get you a present, but I won't be able to be down there for a few days. So why don't you just go buy yourself, you know, some gun? Do you want any guns? And I was like, yeah, I want a Glock. And I wanted to get a 40 cal because back in the early 2000s, 40 cal was all the rage. And so I bought a 40 cal Glock. This one was actually the last 40 cal I ever bought because now I really like 9mm and 45 more. I said it, 40 cal guys. 22 long rifle, Ruger Mark IV. This is the light, I think it's called. That's a good little pistol. Nice and quiet with that suppressor on it. This is just a Glock 17. We bought this to compare. This is the stock Glock 17. We bought it to compare to the Gucci Agency Glock. And it's a great gun. Oh, I've had this gun forever too. My dad and I bought this at a gun show, I think when I was in high school. We went and got this together, and I have it, which is great. 22 long rifle. This is the Life Card 22 long rifle. So tiny little thing, folds up, really small. As you can see, looks like a credit card, but it is in fact a gun, and it shoots a 22. Pretty cool. I like weird stuff like this. As you will see in this video, we have lots of strange guns, and it's kind of what I like to look at. Which way? I never know which way the cylinder is. This is another Taurus Judge, a little bit bigger one, has a bigger chamber, so you can take bigger rounds. Here come some big boys. Okay, Matt, it's fine. This Hellcat. Let's do the Hellcat first. Springfield Hellcat, 9mm. All right, let's do it. This is a 500 Smith & Wesson. I hate it. Feels fine. Love that. This is a 500 as well. This is the Magnum Research 500 with a much less comfortable grip. Cheers! Oh, wait, no, this is a 4570. This is the 4570. I could tell when it kicked and it didn't hurt as bad. 4570 hurts shooting from a pistol, but it's not as bad as the 500. Bull Armory, 6-inch Hunter. You just saw this one on 12 Days of Christmas as well. So a lot of people always wonder, do I keep all these guns? Yeah, I'm a collector. I just love guns. And so all the guns you see on the channel, unless they are terrible, I keep. If it's a gun that jams a lot or I just don't like it, if it feels bad or hurts to shoot more than a 500 Magnum, I get rid of them. So I have all these guns that you just saw. We're keeping all of these because they're awesome. When people ask what my favorite gun is, this one, I'm not saying it's my favorite, but it's up there. The Automag 3 chambered in 30 carbine. So cool! The Fireball. This is the Kimber Rapide. Nice 1911. This one is chambered in 10 millimeters, so got a lot of oomph. Great gun. Another 1911. This is actually a really cheap 1911. This is a Springfield, just a bare bones mil spec looking Springfield. And I actually forgot I had this gun. I found this gun in my gun safe and I was like, where did I get this thing from? And I couldn't remember where I found it and I had to go back and look through videos to figure out why I'd ever bought that thing. You know, when you just find a gun that you didn't know you had, it's a normal thing to happen. I'm getting sweaty. This is, oh, I gotta go faster. Must go faster. All right, we have another Chiappa Rhino. This one has the little 2-inch barrel on it. 357 Magnum as well. Oh, we have another Thunderstruck. Never know when you might need another one of these. 22. We got the Chrome Desert Eagle because Chrome gets you home. We got the Gold Tiger Stripe Desert Eagle because you know what's nice? Gold. You know what's nicer? Gold Tiger Stripe. Some piece just flew off of that target. That's not good. What is this? Oh, this is the new there's a round that I need to shoot out of it. This is the FN 509 LS Edge, also a Christmas gun. Someday we're gonna look back and be like, what did he mean by a Christmas? It's a gun, it was in the 12 Days of Christmas. This is a Magnum Research 500 line ball. Unfortunately, I forgot I don't have any ammo for this thing. So this is also a 500, but no ammo for it. Nice gun, nonetheless. Need to buy some ammo. This is the Zev OZ9. Just basically Zev's tech. They were making Glock parts and they just kind of made their own Glock. So it's sort of like a Gucci Glock, but it's not actually a Glock. We have another Desert Eagle. This one is chambered in 357 Mac Jam. Wow. Oh, I don't think it wasn't in the mag. There we go. 357 Magnum. Don't usually have issues with it jamming like that. I think we just said it funny. God, that's such a cool gun that it has 0 kick and it's 357 Magnum. This is the Automag 5, much like the Automag 3, but it's chambered in 50 AE. Big old boy. This thing kicks just like a Desert Eagle. Whew, okay, that's a spicy one. Woo, our Nighthawk. Beautiful Nighthawk chambered in 45 ACP. Love it. We have, and that was the Christmas gun as well. We have a Raging Bull 44 Magnum. Got to figure out. There it is. 44 mag. Love it. Make sure I'm not missing anything here. I think we are good. This is the Ruger 57. Basically very similar to the FN 57. Very flat shooting. Awesome little pistol. I love it. This is a super sweet gun. This is a 2011. It's the STI DVC Tactical 9mm double stacked race gun. Great pistol. This is a super cheap little, it's a Heritage Arms Barkeep. I don't know where it is. Let's see. Nope. There she is. This is the SIG P320 X Carry. It's basically like the, I think they call it the M17, but it's the smaller version. It's a good little gun. I really like SIGs a lot. This is a Glock 17 with some modded parts on it, 9mm. This is a Taurus Raging Hunter, much like my Raging Bull, but a little bit longer, ported barrel, and has a flat finish, but 44 mag. Big powerhouse of a gun. Oh, this gun. The Heiser. This is the Heiser, and it is chambered in 7.62 by 39. Oh, this one sucks. It doesn't like push hard, it just like really jabs your bone. This is the Rex 01, the AREX pistol, and it's 9mm. Good little pistol. Haven't ever had any problems with it. I don't remember what we did that got it green. I think this was a slime video, or we did something that got this one all green. The Silencer Co. Maxim 9, chambered in 9mm. Cool gun, suppressed. This is a Ruger Mark 1 22 long rifle. This is a 357 mag Smith & Wesson. Oh, wrong way. This one has a name. It's called the Combat Magnum. It's a good gun. I just didn't have any like normal. This was actually one of my first normal revolvers. I didn't have many wheel guns and I needed some. Another Desert Eagle. This one has a little bit of wear on it, as you can see. It was run over by a tank and still works just fine. You might have thought you misheard me. You didn't. That actually happened. Woo! 50 AE as well. We have a gold 1911. This is actually a pretty cheap one that I just decided to coat in titanium nitride gold. And it is a Cimarron, which is out of Fredericksburg, Texas, which is about 45 minutes from where I live. And a great little 1911. Runs awesome, super smooth. This is a much better 1911 though. This is a Cabot. It's called their Ghost. Everything, there's no wood or anything on this. Everything is metal, and it's all that nice silver color, like a matte color. Such a good 1911. 45 ACP. That's a fine 1911 right there. We have an FN. This is the 509 Tactical, 9mm with a suppressor on it. Love it. Terran Tactical. This is a Glock 17L that Terran Tactical modded and made into a race gun. Very cool, very good shooting Glock. Love this thing. FN 57, just like the Ruger 57, chambered in 5.7 by 28. Oh, this one you can't fire without a mag in it. We're putting one round in every one. It fires great. Watch. Pew! There it went. Yep, that was a good one. This is a Maxim 9 again, but black this time. And somehow I missed. I pulled that one. We realized one pistol I forgot. I don't know how I passed right over the Bull Armory. This is the SAS 2 super race gun, open class, and 9mm, and it's great. Yep, love that thing. Okay, freaking rifles. This is a FAL clone. This was actually one of y'all's guns. A viewer, he messaged me. He had this in California, and he was like, "Hey, I have this gun. I modified it. It's not really California compliant anymore, so I'm gonna have to sell it. Do you want it?" And I was like, "Yeah." So believe it or not, I said yes. Chambered in 308, great shooting gun. This is an Uzi. It's full auto. This is actually, it's actually a real registered full auto. And you know what? It would just be a shame to shoot a full auto, only a single shot. So I'm gonna go ahead and mag dump this for y'all. We put 2 rounds in that one for you. You're welcome. I am such a generous host. Oh, and it jammed on the last one. Cool. This is a F1 Firearms chambered in 5.56. God, these brakes on here, they make it to where the gun doesn't move at all, but everything around it just gets blasted. Super nice guns. I have several, you'll see. This is the Meridian Defense AK, chambered in 5.56 as well. Ah! Also does not move. Love that thing. That is brand new. That was a Christmas gun. And it's great. This is a Henry 22 long rifle. Good little guns. Fun to shoot with the family. This is another FAL clone. This is a short version. Also 308. Big blast. Woo! Speaking of big, we have a Mosin-Nagant. And this is a really, really long Mosin-Nagant. Shoots the 7.62 by 54R. Big round. You can see I'm shooting a lot of them into the dirt. Just kind of don't have a good angle on some of these targets right now. That's an airplane. That's also in my arsenal. It's got a Vulcan 20mm on it. We just can't shoot it here. So otherwise I would for y'all. This is a Winchester. This is a model 97. And I actually have a bayonet and everything for this gun. It's a trench gun. Such a cool 12 gauge shotgun. Love it. This is an RPK. Chambered in 7.62 by 39. RPKs have the bipods, the long, heavy barrel, big, thick barrel. They have a carry handle on them. And then they usually have a big drum mag here, and they got that kind of characteristic buttstock. But otherwise, just shoots the same round a normal AK-47 shoots. This is where my brain starts turning to mush because I'm saying too many things. This is an IWI Tavor TS12. So it's made by the same company who make the Tavor rifles, but it's chambered in 12 gauge. That's an interesting gun, and I actually think there's another one here. This is a Henry chambered in 4570 government. A big old round and made for shooting big old things. Has zero give in this solid brass buttstock. Oh, love it. This is a F1 Firearms, super cool gun. This one is a 308, so big old blast on this guy as well. Love it. This is a Black Aces Tactical 12 gauge semi-auto shotgun with a suppressor on the end. These two guns are cool. So these are actually guns that my dad's uncle gave to him to give to me and my brother. And so these are old. These are Remington Speedmasters, chambered in 22 long rifle. They load them from the buttstock. This thing comes out and you load the 22s right here, and it I think it holds like 9 or something. And I have 2 of them. One is mine, one was my brother's, and so I'm gonna give this one to my son, and when his son is older, I'm gonna give that one to his son someday. And safety. Love it. Good little semi-auto 22s. These are old, and my brother and I had these since we were little, so really cool guns. This is a Ruger chambered in 17 HMR. This is the Ruger all-weather. I can't see through the scope, but tiny, fast-moving little round. This is the new gun, Christmas gun, and it is from Sons of Liberty, and it's just a 5.56, good quality AR. Love it. This one needs no introduction. It is a Scar 17S, the Scar Heavy, as a lot of people call it, and yeah, it's a big powerhouse. I want to suppress that thing. I think that would be awesome to have a suppressor on a 308 Scar. Love it. Black Aces Tactical, 12 gauge shotgun, and the safety is in a weird spot. Didn't see that. Jeez. All right, these are interesting. So you'll notice these two, they're both Remington 870s, but they look way different, right? It's because one of them is a left-handed Remington 870. And you might be like, Matt, you're right-handed. You're not wrong-handed, so why would you have a wrong-handed 870? It's because for one of my Demolition Ranch videos, I actually hooked these two together so I would have a gun that was a double-barrel, double mag tube, and I connected these, and when I racked it, it would eject out each side. Because I'm fancy like that. So I just still have a left. That's my helicopter coming in. There it is. Yep, that's my helicopter. It's an Apache. It's loaded with all kinds of rockets and stuff. So we have an Apache as well. Left-handed 870 though is more exciting, so don't look at that. Oh, the safety goes the opposite way too. Weird. Okay, so I obviously never shoot left-handed 870 because it's stupid. But I got this right-handed 870. Then we have a Henry. This one's chambered in 44 cal. Another Henry lever action. Love it. Now this gun is one that we're going to start showing this more because I haven't shown this gun enough love. This is the M1 Garand. Such an awesome gun, chambered in 30-06. And for those who don't know what an M1 Garand is, when you fire it, it has a very characteristic ping at the last round. And it's just glorious. This is actually a short barrel shotgun. This is, I think it's a Remington 1100 modified by someone. Who modified it? I don't remember, but this is a semi-automatic short barrel shotgun, 12 gauge. As you can tell, it's sawed off. It's a very tiny little thing. That thing's a handful. Then we got the Tommy gun, you know, the good old tried and true Tommy gun. Go ahead and flip her over to fire. 45 ACP. Love it. And then if you're feeling a little fancy, you get the gold one out. Also 45 ACP. And then if you also want to really lay down some hate. This thing is a 50 Beowulf. Normal size AR-15, but shooting a 50 cal. Pretty wild round. So good. This is actually one of my favorite ARs. Oh. You guys probably thought I didn't have this thing anymore. This is a Calico. I don't actually remember the actual name. It's a Calico M900. Is that what this one is? It's the rifle version of the 9mm Calico, and it's a dumb gun. I'll be honest. I bought it because it was weird looking, and I just wanted to try it. But the sights are on top of the mag. It has a helical mag up here, and this stock like goes down around the mag, and it's just stupid though, but interesting nonetheless. Yep, I would not recommend anyone gets a Calico, but it is a gun. Yep. This is a 357, also from Henry, and got a little tactical action on it. Got a suppressor, got a light, got a red dot. We have another Henry. This is a 357 mag, and just a nice little octagonal barrel, right? Yeah, octagonal barrel on this. 357. Ooh, this gun is super sweet. This is an Ithaca model. What was the model of this one? Model 37, Featherlight. What's cool about these Ithacas, and the whole reason I bought this gun is, I mean, it looks cool. It was an old police gun in probably the 70s and 80s, but it also slam fires. So all you have to do is hold that trigger down and go, and it'll just keep firing. But I already have one in the chamber, so I don't have to do that. Shoo! Oh man, I loaded one too big. Now I'm gonna have to cut that one out later. This is a Faxon Firearms AR. It's the ARAC 21, and this barrel is a 7.62 by 39. They make, I have another barrel for a 5.56, and then they also make, I think, 300 blackout barrels as well. But this one is a 7.62. Got a nice ACOG on there. Holy cow. Let's just take a little breather. You guys doing okay? You guys still with me? Okay, we could quit and break this into 2 videos. No? I think we're halfway. This is a lot of work. You guys cool? I feel like you guys, oh my God. All right, let's go. This is another Henry, and it's actually a 410 shotgun lever action. Interesting. 410's a cool little round. This is a JP Enterprises, and it's a 9mm AR. It's an SBR as well as suppressed, and I have an over-the-barrel AMTAC suppressor on it. And yeah, just a sweet little bitty package. Ah, love it. This is a Keltec KSG 25, so it's the same as the KSG. The regular KSG is what it was called, and then they made one with a long barrel. So the KSG was cool because it was this long, and so you had this tiny little bullpup shotgun. And then they were like, well, what if we want to hold more ammo? And so they just made it normal shotgun size, but now you have a ton of rounds. It holds 25 shotgun shells in there. Crazy cool shotgun. This one's better though. This is the Benelli M4. And you can get these in a bunch of different ways, but you got to get all the options. You got to get the collapsible stock, you got to get the longer tube, you got to get the pistol grip. Freaking Benelli knows how to make a shotgun. I think I took a break like right here, and I've gone through 4 more guns and I'm tired. This is the Keltec P50. It's chambered in 5.7 by 28, and I have 3 of them, but right now I have 2. Someone's borrowing my 3rd. Sweet little pistols, love it. Ruger, this is the Ruger Mini 14. This one has the cool stock that, I gotta remember how it folds. Yeah, like this and like this. And so this is how it, packs up, but then you go, bah, and you're good to go. Oh, you have to take the safety off though. Mini 14s are awesome. They are not nearly as accurate as ARs, and that's probably why they're not as popular. They're also just not as cool looking, but they're freaking cool guns. This is a Terran Tactical AR chambered in 5.56. A really great gun. Dude, I love it. This is a AK. It's a Comrade 12, and it takes 12 gauge shotgun rounds. Oh, power. This is an F1 Firearms. I've actually had this one for a long time. I put a Po' Boy suppressor on it, put a ACOG on the top. Great gun. This is a fold AR. I'm actually going to have to unload this one so you can see what it does. I've showed this to y'all before, but you may not remember. This one folds up so it can get very small. See if I can remember how to do it. Like that. So there's your AR. And then when you need to get it out of your backpack or out of your truck console or wherever you might have had it stowed, you're good to go. Just like that. Hey! This is a bolt action 22 from Christensen Arms. Takes Ruger mags, and it's a great little gun for kids and for adults who want an accurate 22. This is, I think, the first AK pistol. I've had this one for a long time. First AK pistol I ever had. This is Zastava. Very cool gun. AK pistols are awesome because the fireball, that had no fireball. So certain ammos will throw some fireballs. That one did not. This is a Keltec something 7. Dang it. KS7. My brain, I'm telling you, it's turning to mush. The further we get down, the worse it's going to get. Oh! That was powerful. This is the old Honey Badger, which you guys just saw recently. Super awesome gun. 300 blackout, suppressed. You shoot subs out of it. It is the quietest thing ever. This is the big boy. This is a CMMG, and it's a 458 SOCOM, so it shoots a huge round and really powerful. Really good for you're going to go pig hunting or something like that. That would be a good choice. This is a pump action, mag fed, 12 gauge shotgun. Ugh. Dude, why do I put high brass in all these? Let me beat up. This is a 45-70. I just saw it going in. It's an extreme penetrator bullet, so I'm not going to hit a target with that. Oh. Ah. Yeah, that one's got some oomph. That's a Henry as well. That's the all-weather gun. This is it's an MP5 clone made by Zenith and chambered in 9mm. Got a little silencer code suppressor on it. Almost got it. Cool little gun. This is it's called a PSL, but it looks like the old Dragunovs. It's chambered in 7.62 by 54R. Big ol' sniper, as you can tell. Good kick. These things are super fun. This scope is terrible because it's old and it's all yellow and hard to see through, but it gets the job done. This is a F1 Firearms chambered in 308 with a over-the-barrel Amtac suppressor as well. Love it. This is a Benelli M2 customized by Hayes Customs in Texas. It's made strictly for competition, which is why it has a 13-round mag tube on it. Dude, I love this gun. That gun's sick. This is a Browning Gold Hunter 20 gauge. My dad actually, this was one of his hunting shotguns, his bird guns. He let me have it. Good if you want to shoot some 20 gauge. Really pretty gun. This gun sucks. I'll be honest. This is a, you can see why. It's already jamming. This is a 22 long rifle. I got this for Lincoln as his first gun, my son, and it's just super hard to load. It's just not fun to shoot, but it's tiny. You see it's got a youth stock on it. It works. It's just stupid. I would not recommend them to anyone. This is I think this is it's a Ruger Precision 22 long rifle. Takes Ruger 1022 mags. Just a little Ruger in a cool little chassis and 22 long rifle. This is a POF. This one is chambered in 5.56. Just a nice little small, wait, is this one? No, this is the 308. This one's chambered in 308. But the beauty of it is it's tiny, like a 5.56. That gun's cool. This is one of the Demolition Ranch rifles, chambered in 5.56. Got a carbon fiber barrel. This is one that I ran a few competitions with. Very nice guns. Love this one. This one is another Demo Ranch rifle that the scope is blocked, but we're just gonna got it. I don't know if I got it. This is Matt getting it's not getting shorter, guys. I really thought, like, yeah, we'll be making it. This will be the last time I ever do this, unless we do it again at the end of next year. What if we did this at the end of every? No, we're not doing it at the end of every year. That's not a thing. This is a Desert Tech. This is an SRS, and this one's chambered in 308. But the mag's huge because they make them to where you can interchange the barrels and mags, and then you can have like a 300 blackout, something like that. But this is just the 308 version, and it's a bullpup, bolt action, very cool rifle. That's the one, I actually shot that one out to 1,060 yards. That was the first one that I hit something over 1,000 with. Very cool. This is an F1 pistol. It is chambered in 9mm, and we got it in gold. You know the deal. This is a Galil. Super cool. Bipod kind of folds up here in the stock. Galils are sweet. And this is chambered in 5.56. We need to shoot more Galil. This is the new CMMG Banshee, chambered in 4.6. And yeah, I'm in love with this round. After playing with this, we got to figure out how to get an MP7 on the channel, for sure. Dude! This is a Chiappa. It's actually not. It's owned by the company that owns Chiappa, I think. But this is Charles Daly. I think they're owned by the same company, or maybe Chiappa owns Charles Daly. But it's the triple threat. I don't actually know when it shoots. It's this one. Oh, it has 3 barrels, and it fires the one I was shooting last. Next up, another shorty. This is a Mossberg 590 12 gauge. Oh, I went way higher than I thought it was going to go. This is the AK guy, AK. So this is old Brandon Herrera's AK. God, I love this thing. Chambered in 7.62 by 39. Yay! This is the CMMG Mutant. So it's an AR that actually takes AK mags. So it is chambered in 7.62 by 39 as well. That's why they call it the Mutant. This thing is chambered in 5.56. This is a Zenith. Yeah, it's a good shooting gun. Oh, I just pulled it though, I think. This is a C39 V2 Century AR 7.62 by 39. This is a Black Aces FD12. It's a mag-fed bullpup 12 gauge shotgun. Oh, dude, that gun's crazy. All right, this is actually a gun that I think is super cool, and not many people really know about him anymore. It's a Keltec SU-16. I've had this gun for a long time. Bought it long time ago. Chambered in 5.56. Takes AR mags. And this gun's actually gone on lots of road trips with me. Back when if I'm going somewhere where I think I might get the gun stolen, because these are pretty cheap. I think this was like $600, and it's basically like an AR. This is a Henry Survival 22 long rifle. Gotta remember where the safety is. There it is. It's a funny little gun. It all comes apart and goes and folds up into the stock. So this thing comes off, and the whole gun fits into this stock, and it floats, which I don't really know why, but that's like one of the features they talk about, is it's a floating gun. This is a Keltec, oh, I forgot the name of this one. R something S. It's a RDS, DVR. I don't remember what it's called, but it's 5.56, takes AR mag. Super cool little gun, especially if you want like a truck gun, because it just takes an AR mag. It's a bullpup, so tiny little thing, chambered in 5.56. This is a Daniel Defense 6.5 Creedmoor bolt action. Got a silencer code suppressor on the end of it, and actually this is my only 6.5 Creedmoor. I'm just gonna throw these in the dirt. These kind of are a little too high power to be shooting too close here. This is a Maxim Defense MDX, chambered in, this one's 7.62 by 39. Tiny little baby gun. Ah! I love it. This is a CMMG Banshee, chambered in 5.7, same as the FN57. Tiny little fast moving gun. Ah! Love it. This is actually, it's interesting. You'll see a lot of hate on the internet for this one, but if you look at it as this is just kind of a fun little pistol, it's actually really cool. So this is a folding Glock as well, and the purpose of it all is you can put a Glock 18 mag in here, which sticks out big time, and then it all folds up and goes right here. The mag will slide forward, and that stays here. This stock will fold over like that, and you have a tiny little package that you flip around like that, and it's called the Micro Roni. Just chambered in 9mm. Interesting. I like weird stuff. That's weird. This is a little Micro Draco 7.62 by 39 tiny AK-47. This is a CMMG, and this is chambered in 9mm, and we got the Texas flag on it. Love it. Yay! This is everything I'm ashamed of in my entire life. I've had this FN PS90 for like 3 or 4 years, and I hate long barrel PS90s. And you can file for them to become SBRs and get the little short barrels, and they look so sick. And I never have done it. I just need to go turn it into a short barrel, and I just keep forgetting. But then I get days like this where I get reminded that I have the stupidest looking PS90 in the world. This is the AUG. You just saw this right before our Christmas series. This is the AUG, and it is a awesome gun. Chambered in 5.56. Stupid proprietary magazines, but what you gonna do? It's a bullpup. This is a gun I've had a long time as well. This is a POF chambered in 7.62 by 39, so has a lot of energy. Big old heavy bullet flying out of there. It's a gun you guys haven't seen in a while, I don't think. This is a Sharps rifle company, and it's an AR chambered in 25-45, which is a proprietary Sharps round. Basically, it's a 100 grain bullet, but it's the same size as the normal AR-15, so it's like twice the weight bullet as a normal AR. This is my gold AK, already chambered, forgot about that. Gold AKs are better than every single AK. Even the AK guys' AKs. Sorry, Brandon. It's just true. You should have made some more gold AKs. This is a SOCOM 16 chambered in 308. I love that gun. That's such a good gun. This is freaking weirdest gun in the world. Double-barreled AR-15. If you fire both of them, it sounds super crazy. Right? It's weird sounding. This is an LMT. This thing is chambered in 308. Super solid AR-10. I love this gun. Suppressor on the end. Let me see what suppressor that is. That is the Silencer Co. Omega 36M. Love this setup. This is Kalashnikov USA KP9. Chambered in 9mm. Go figure. Ha! That's a cool gun. This is a Christensen Arms Modern Precision Rifle MPR, and it's chambered in 308. Super cool. Can I hit that? I don't know. This is probably not sighted in. Just to the right of it. I actually think I pulled that one. That one might be sighted in. This is the new Tavor. I threw a Elcan Spectre. God, my brain's turning to mush. Threw an Elcan Spectre on it, 5.56 chambering, and is a super awesome bullpup. Yep. I might make that my truck gun. I love that. This is a gun that could be blacked out for you guys right now because, yeah, actually it's going to be blacked out because I've filmed this video, but you guys haven't seen it yet. It's a super cool gun that I can't tell you what it is. I'm just going to keep this redacted over it, and you're really going to like it when you can actually see what this gun is. But you can't yet. It'll actually be in a few days probably. This is a Black Aces Tactical 12 gauge. Yeah, I'm going to put this down here so you guys don't have to see this big black spot on the screen the whole time. This is a High Point carbine. Stupidest gun in the world. Stupidest looking gun. But it actually functions really well. We barely ever have issues with this. It's chambered in 10mm. So it's got some punch. This is another one of those Tavor shotguns, this one has no sights. So we're just going to see what we can do. Yep, there we go. Armalite. This is an actual Armalite. So you can actually call this an AR-10. It is a 13.5-inch barrel with a pinned big break on there to make it 16 inches. So 308, very short, can't see through the sight. That one's loud. This is a CZ Scorpion. This is I think the first one that came out with the Evo 3 S1. And 9mm. Super fun little gun. Oh man, this is look at that. Nice guys. Wrote Demolition Ranch on there. This is a 12 gauge shotgun from Black Aces Tactical. And it is 12 gauge, right? Yeah, this is 12 gauge. And it's semi-auto. Oh, it's so hard to hold on to with this grip. This is a Charles Daly. Oh yeah, this is Charles Daly. and it's a 410 shotgun. Ha! Much easier. This is the Keltec RFB, which is the, I don't know if y'all can see it. The gun companies are so nice when they etch my name into the guns. Keltec RFB, and it's chambered in .308. It's a bullpup. Honestly, I love Keltec, but Keltec, I'll be honest, it's an ugly gun, but it functions really well. No problems with this gun ever. I think this one eject out the front. Yeah, it already did eject out the front. This is a Henry. It is a 30, and it has the color case hardened steel. Got that nice octagonal barrel as well. We have another lever action here. This is a 22 long rifle from Henry. So much easier to shoot than a 30. This is my M1 carbine, chambered in 30 carbine, and this is one of the best guns ever. I love this thing. Oh no, it jammed. Shouldn't have talked good about it. That's the problem there. Maybe we should need to clean this thing. I don't know that I've had many jams in this gun. That's a good gun. Oh, yay! This is my BFR from Magnum Research. Which way is this? Other way. So Kentucky got him an 18-inch barrel, and he came to show it to me. He didn't know that once I heard about his 18-inch barrel, I went and got a 26-inch barrel so that he pulled out his 18. He's like, look at this. I was like, gosh, that's so huge, Kentucky. And I was like, I got one too. And he's like, you did? And I was like, boom. And he was like, oh, Matt's kind of a jerk. God, 700 grains right there. That's not fun at all. All right, this is a 45-70 Henry as well. And of course, no butt stock on that one either. Cool. Yeah. So this is a cool one. This is a Henry 22 long rifle. If you'll look here, it says 1,000-man shoot. So I went to Phoenix, Arizona, and they allowed me to be in the 1,000-man shoot where Henry put on this event where they lined 1,000 people up with these rifles, and we all shot them at the exact same time, and it made the craziest noise ever. But 22 long rifle, good little gun. This is a Mosin-Nagant. I think my brother did this to this gun. It's I think it was already like sporterized, and he took all the bluing off of it. It looks real dumb, I'm gonna be honest, but it's still a Mosin. It shoots so good. This, and that's chambered in 7.62 by 54R. This is an SKS. I actually don't know where this one's from, but it's an SKS chambered in 7.62 by 39. We have the bayonet, of course, so we can make sure that we are extra dangerous with that. This is a baby Mosin-Nagant. The company is something I had never heard of. I don't remember, but they make a 22 long rifle that looks like a Mosin-Nagant with a tiny stock for kids. This is a Browning. This is my dad's deer rifle. I've actually shot deer with this thing. Chambered in .308. Great little lever action .308. Ruger 1022. Everybody's seen these before. Nothing that exciting. This is another AK chambered in 7.62 by 39. I think it's just a Romanian AK. This is a Henry. This is the mare's leg, and this is chambered in .357 Magnum. I don't know how I just hit that, but I meant to do it. This is a CMMG. This is chambered in .45 ACP. I have a SIG suppressor on the end of it. Nice and quiet. This is a Trojan Arms AR. It's actually an AR I've had for a really long time. A very, very good shooting AR, but I don't know if the sight's on. It's a really good shooting AR. Light primer strike. We'll have to look into that one. This is the Falcor Petra. It is chambered in .300 Winchester Magnum. A really big, really powerful rifle. Yeah, nailed that thing. This gun, super accurate, carbon fiber barrel, so it's pretty light. It has a giant brake that works really good on it, and so you can literally hold it like this and go bam, 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 shooting 300 Win Mag. It's bananas. Speaking of bananas, look at the color on that one. It's back, finally. I had a suppressor on this Barrett. I had a baffle strike in it, and so I sent the suppressor off, and Barrett was like, hey, we want to see the Barrett too. So I sent the gun off, and They kept it for like 6 months. Sent it back. I have no idea what they found. They still haven't sent my suppressor back. Barrett, I would like the suppressor that I bought back because it was very expensive. This thing is chambered in 50 BMG, as you guys know. And I'm not going to shoot any of these targets over here. I'm going to shoot into the dirt on the hill. Shoo! 50 BMG. Oh, that's my other airplane. Oh yeah, that's my spy plane. Yeah, I use that for reconnaissance missions. It doesn't have like big guns on it. It's just my lightweight plane, you know. This is the Barrett M82A1, the one I had first. And it basically, we actually never show these guns next to each other because we always have one or the other. It's longer barrel. This one is the M107, like I said. It has a lot of parts to make it lighter, has a lot of titanium parts in it. And it's an easier to move around gun than this one. This thing is freaking beast heavy. Both shoot the 50 BMG. This is my Serbu. This is a BFG50A. It shoots the same as these two, and you can see it looks similar to the M82. About the same size, a little bit smaller. It's a bit lighter, actually. A lot lighter than the M82. Easier to do this with. I can't see anything because I'm zoomed into 14. What the heck? Ugh. Fire! Good old 50 BMG. Let's keep going. This is my Christensen arms. It's actually, even though I grunted when I picked it up, it's really light. Carbon fiber barrel, carbon fiber stock. It's chambered in 338 Lapua Magnum, and super nice bolt action rifle with a harvester, Silencer Crow harvester can on the end. Yeah! That thing's so cool, so quiet. This is my 1919, chambered in 308. Belt fed, as you can see, and it's cool. So that is fun, but it is semi-auto, which is less fun. So we might try something in a minute with something else. This is another 338 Lapua, an Armalite AR-30, and it's way heavier than that Christensen. I've had it a long time though. It's a really, really good shooting gun. Oh, I can't see. Sweet. This is Matt getting winded. It's a 375 ShyTac, the Desert Tech, chambered in 375, which is a huge round. Not as big as a 50, but much bigger than a 338 Lapua. Big old boy. How do I turn safety up? Okay, this thing's ready to fire. We're gonna shoot over this way. All right, and then last on this table is the GM6 Lynx, which is a super crazy 50 cal where the whole barrel moves every time you fire it. Safety's off. Let's do it. Such a weird dude, but so cool, so unique. Oh, there's one over there. This is the Mod Deuce. It is full auto. It's the second full auto gun that I've ever owned, and it's super duper fun. I'm gonna shoot this way. Yeah, let's shoot. There we go. Okay, hold up. This is how you shoot a Mod Deuce. Pretty sweet gun. Oh, gosh. Thank you for watching this video. It's super fun. I'll see you next year. Have a happy new year. I love you. See you next time. We're really gonna enjoy what we have here today. Y'all okay? I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
It's quite simple. There's only one rule in the demolition. You don't tell Mayor.